Good evening, welcome you all to my class. Today we will discuss about the use of modal auxiliaries, especially the use of should, ought to, would, used to. Okay, in the previous class we have already discussed the use of modal auxiliaries shall and will. Time is so precious for us, we should not waste our time. Let's start the topic and know the use of should, ought to, would and used to. Should is generally used to give advice or to express obligation. To give advice or to express obligation. You should wash your hands before you eat. We should respect our elders. Obligation. Ravi should take medicine regularly. It is an advice to Ravi that he should take medicine regularly. Okay. Next. Ought to. Ought to is similar to should in meaning. We can use ought to instead of should, but ought to is a stronger expression and it is used when there is a moral obligation or when the obligation comes from outside. The obligation comes from outside. You ought to wash your hands before you eat. That means you should wash your hands before you eat. Moral obligation. I ought to get more exercise. It means my doctor advised me to do so. It shows the obligation comes from outside. Next, you ought to serve your old parents. Moral obligation. They ought to ban smoking in public places. Moral obligation. Okay. Next, use of would or used to. The modal would is used to express request, invitation, probability, past habit. Request, invitation, probability, past habit. Would you do me a favor? It shows request. Would you like a cup of tea? It refers to offer or invitation. My mother would be at the kitchen now. Probability. When I was a child, I would play with my toys. It shows past habit. When I was a child, I would play with my toys. Past habit. So, would is used for request, offer or invitation, probability and past habit. Next modal is used to. The modal used to expresses a past habit. It does not have an equivalent for the present habit. It is always in the past form. Okay. It can be used with an expression of a definite period of time. It is very important to remember that we cannot use the modal used to with an expression of a definite period of time. When I was a child, I used to go to school in my village. Past habit. I went to school in my village for 5 years. It shows a definite period of time. We cannot say I used to go to school in my village for 5 years because it refers to a definite period of time. That's why we cannot use the modal used to here. Okay. Here is an activity for you. Use the modal used to if we can. Number 1. When I was in the high school, I played football. Past habit. So we can use the modal used to. The answer will be when I was in the high school, I used to play football. I used to play football. Next, I got up early in the morning when I was in Rajasthan. Past habit. So we can say I used to get up early in the morning when I was in Rajasthan. Next, I ate ice cream when I was a child. Past habit. I used to eat ice cream when I was a child. Next, he taught English for 5 years. It shows a definite period of time. So here we cannot use the modal used to in this sentence. Next, I went to cinema when I was in Mumbai. Past habit. So here we can use the modal used to. I used to go to cinema when I was in Mumbai. I used to go to cinema when I was in Mumbai. Okay. Dear students, I think you have got some idea about the use of these modals should, ought to and would use to. How did you like this class? You can write your comments and suggestions. Thank you all for watching this video. Thanks.